All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Saturday, May 4th slate of games. Trey, take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 at the moment. I gave out the Clippers plus 8.5 going up against the Mavericks. It is the late game. It has not started yet. I'm excited to get off here and hopefully watch the Clippers make it a competitive game and cover that spread for us.
Yeah, and I've got the Magic right now against the Cavs. They're up by 4 in the first, up by 4 after the second. They are currently down by 3 with 8 seconds left in the third, 76-73. Hoping for a good finish. We have a -4. It'd be great if they can cover, but I really just want the Magic to force a game 7. That'd be great for me. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 over here. That's because I gave out Paulo Banchero over 32.5 PRs. And at the moment, he's sitting at 22. So he needs a big fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is about to start. I'm hoping to get off here and watch the Magic and cheer for Bear because I want the Magic to win as well.
Yeah, and I've got PJ Washington. This came out at plus 118, over 1.5 threes made against the Clippers. That game has not started. Going to be right after the Magic game. Hopefully, he can knock down a couple threes for us. Trey, let's go to the plays for tomorrow. I'll have you start us off. Actually, it's just one game, right? Saturday. It's going to
Yes,
be one
sir.
game, and it's going to be probably the best series we're going to see in the entire playoffs. The Denver Nuggets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The T-Wolves, they're plus 4.5. We got over under 207.5. That seems pretty low. I'll have you start us off here.
Yeah, this is going to be a very exciting game to watch. This series is going to be very entertaining. During the regular season, these two teams played 4 times, and they split the games 2-2. But the average score was 110-105 in the T-Wolves' favor. So maybe the T-Wolves have a little bit of a edge on the Nuggets here in this game, and I kind of expect that edge to continue. And I'm going to take the Timberwolves here, plus the points, plus 4.5 in this game. I love that we're getting so many points because in a honest opinion, I believe that Minnesota is going to win this game straight up. We just saw the Timberwolves just dog walk the Suns in the first round, and we saw the Nuggets kind of consistently be down throughout that series against my Lakers. And I believe that's going to catch up with the Nuggets here in this game, especially in game 1. And I just don't believe that the Nuggets are going to have any answers for Anthony Edwards on the defensive end. And Jokic and Gordon, they're going to have their hands full with the Twin Towers in the painted area. So that's going to kind of leave the perimeter open for Edwards to do whatever he wants to do. And whenever you factor in that this Minnesota team is just deadly from the perimeter, and they match that with 23-plus free throw attempts per game too, they are just a very balanced offense. And we saw the Lakers consistently get open looks. The difference is the Timberwolves, they're just going to make them. Minnesota, they're going to clog the painted area and ensure that Jokic just does not have any easy passing lanes, and that's going to be the catalyst to our cover. So give me the Timberwolves here, plus 4.5 against the Nuggets.
Yeah, Trey. T-Wolves here on the road. They're getting 4.5 points. We've got to take that. This has been the most dominant team so far in the playoffs. I think everybody can probably agree on that. The Denver Nuggets have been a close second. The Denver Nuggets at home, they're a scary thing to go play, but the Minnesota Timberwolves have everything they need in this matchup to go on the road and beat the Denver Nuggets in this series. I think they're going to try to make a statement in this first game, try to take one on the road. It's going to be a very tough task for them to do, but I think they can do it. They absolutely, you touched on it. They absolutely dominated the Phoenix Suns. And I know that the Lakers, they lost in 5 games, but if you look at the stats, I'm going to say something nice about the Lakers. The Lakers were up in that series for the majority of the time. The Denver Nuggets just found a way to close out the games. I'm not saying that the Lakers are better than the Nuggets because they're clearly not, but the Lakers were very competitive against the Denver Nuggets. The T-Wolves did not give the Phoenix Suns any chance to breathe in that first series. I think they're going to come out in this one with the same attitude. We got Rudy Gobert down low against Nikola Jokic. Should be a great matchup. We've got Anthony Edwards on top against Jamal Murray. Should be a great matchup. There are going to be a lot of superstars on the floor. I'm going to take the free points in this game. I hope this one goes 7 series. This should be a great series to watch. Give me the points as the play. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Karl-Anthony Towns here, and I'm going to take him to go over 25.5 PRs going up against the Nuggets. I love this over for Karl-Anthony Towns in this game. We're going to see him dominate in this game and just be a force for the Timberwolves in the painted area and on the perimeter. Minnesota, they swept the Suns, so they're going to be able to get some rest. And thankfully for Cat, he's going to be able to get even more healthy, and that should allow him to regain what his regular season form was, even though he played great in the first round where he averaged 28.8 PRs per game, which is already over this number. I feel like he's going to continue that momentum here in the second round against the Nuggets. And I love this matchup here against Aaron Gordon because historically, Cat, he's played great against Denver. Over his last 9 games versus the Nuggets, Cat, he's averaging 31.3 PRs per game, which is well over this number. And I believe that we're going to see vintage Cat here in this game, and I'm all here for it. So I'm going to go with Karl-Anthony Towns here to go over 25.5 PRs against the Nuggets. I'm going to give out another play here because I'm super confident in the T-Wolves in this game. I'm also going to go with Rudy Gobert to go over 25.5 PRs against the Nuggets. I'm not going to give a very long spiel here, but I just feel like Gobert, he's going to dominate here. In the first round, he averaged a double-double, 15 and 11. And over his last 7 games versus the Joker, he's averaging 27.4 PRs as well, which is over this number. And I think this is honestly an outside chance Gobert finishes this game with 20-plus rebounds. That's all he's going to do in this game is live in the painted area and grab a ton of boards and catch some oops. So 2 plays, Karl-Anthony Towns over 25.5 PRs versus the Nuggets, and Rudy Gobert over 25.5 PRs as well.
Yeah, Trey, I think we like the T-Wolves in this game. My player prop's going to be Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, over total points going up against the Denver Nuggets. If you want to talk about closing out a series, Anthony Edwards did that against the Phoenix Suns. He finished off the Suns in game 3 and 4 with a 36-point game and a 40-point game, playing 41-plus minutes in both of those games. He is playing at a different level in the playoffs, and he's talking the talk, and he's backing it up with his play on the court. I will say he is sometimes a streaky shooter, and we saw that in game number 2 against the Phoenix Suns. He only shot 12 times. He only scored 15 points in the game, but more times than not, Anthony Edwards shows up, and he shot 23-plus times in 3 of the first 4 games of the playoffs. This is going to be a much tougher opponent going up against the Denver Nuggets on the defensive side. The Phoenix Suns, they looked like a dead dog on that side of the ball for most of the games. But I do think the best player on this team, Anthony Edwards, will be ready to play in game number 1. Give me him over his total points here as the play. We've got a lot of T-Wolves over. They better show up in this game. Trey, let's go with the graphic. Have you start us off.
They don't have a choice. I'm going to be going with the T-Wolves here, plus 4.5 against the Nuggets. Also, Rudy Gobert over 25.5 PRs versus the Nuggets, and Karl-Anthony Towns over 25.5 PRs as well. Let's go T-Wolves.
Yeah, and T-Wolves here, plus 4.5 again for myself. Anthony Edwards over 26.5 points. I really hope the Nuggets don't blow them out by 20. That would be devastating for us. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Saturday, May 4th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,